jump up out my bed. This plane is crashing. I'm yelling Mayday, baby, yeah. You made of plastic, always overreacting, always for reactions, and I'ma go subtract it. My money always hiding. I got me a new chick that be calling me like Jasmine. X's and no mo's, I don't wanna know what's happening. Brody told me slow me or I end up money in a basket. Thought of this plane crashing. Block my friends, I guess we met our ends. Love, flip me again, I'm off that once again. The devil slip me once again. I got that Colgate, give me riding in the Benz. I got no time for us, nobody to fight for us. Might not need your type of love, tell me where's the sight for us. The shorty screaming Mayday, Mayday. Can I be a lady, lady? This plane is crashing.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Thursday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Washington. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Rondo in at the point. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, here's Rozier. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's LeBron. On the wing, Green. Back to LeBron. Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And there's the pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go from the corner.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Here's Washington. No good on the 3. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Pass to LeBron. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
LeBron is so powerful. Amazing how he maintains focus even with the D draped all over.
Here's Rozier. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Cousins. Yep, that one goes in there. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
And so just over a minute and a half played.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
That one drops for him.
Oh, he's one of the best passing fives in the game. I mean, think about this. Cousins doesn't get enough credit for being unselfish on the floor.
Now here's LeBron. He had 25 points in the win against Utah. Back to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Cousins. Howard misses. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lakers leading by 4 to the inside and stolen by Cousins. Pass to Rozier. Back to Cousins. Charlotte no good that time either. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Utah Jazz. Outside, Davis. He dishes it to LeBron. Back to Davis. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Rozier the pass to Bridges. Here's Cousins. Back to Bridges. Kicks it to Monk. From the high post. Jump shot is good.
He uses the screen to perfection. Monk's got a great feel for the game.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside, Green. Howard dishes to Green. Pass to Rondo. Fires from deep. The Hornets pull it in, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. A disappointing result.
Outside, Green. Inside. Here's Davis. Here's Howard. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I love the energy Howard plays with. Feels like no one can contain him on the way up.
Bounce pass from Rozier. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Monk. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Green finds James. Back to Green. There's the pass to LeBron. Outside Rondo from deep 3-point range. Drops in the layup for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Now Rozier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Cousins. Cody Zeller comes in for P.J. Washington. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Monk. Now here's Kuzma. McGee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Rozier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And see, really, because of that raw athleticism, Rozier was a mid-first round pick back in 2015. And you can see, though, that skill set is evolving.
Well, that's why Charlotte gave him the 3-year, $58 million contract. I mean, the feeling is he's still reaching his full potential. We saw signs of growth last year.
The first one falls.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
So he gets them both. And of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
And here is Graham. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here's Graham. They trail by 7. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up. Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Lakers working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Graham against James. Passes it to Kuzma. The dish to Howard. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma finds Howard over Zeller. Los Angeles with another miss. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Batum. Doesn't go for him. Good D by LeBron.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Howard. Kicks it out to LeBron from deep. Second chance shot, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
The Lakers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Here's Graham. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Rozier. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking ability when he times it up.
Just 4 to shoot. James, and LeBron throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by Los Angeles. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
It's good from long range.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Batum. Zeller, the 17-footer goes down.
Well, if he gets his feet set and you give him time, Zeller can bury that in rhythm.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Rozier defending. Down low. Here's LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 8 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, they got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Morris. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with LeBron James. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And the Hornets with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Bridges. On Gomez down low. McGee's there. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. In third, the Hornets.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now, and that's the mindset we need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Rondo bounce pass. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second bucket.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The pass to Cousins. Now here's Graham. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Rondo passes to Morris. Davis in the corner. Shoots over Bridges. That's good from Davis on the assist by Morris. Davis has got 11 points.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Low block shot on the way, and Cousins puts it back in. 8 points for him.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
So tough to contain Davis when he's on a roll. He's got the physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Hornets trail by 20. Graham surveying the floor. Passes to Cousins. Morris with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Caldwell Pope dishes to Davis. Here's Green. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Graham kicks to Bridges. Here's Cousins. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. It's deflected. Rondo passes to Green. Davis dishes to Green. In the corner, it's Morris. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Now here's Graham. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Cousins. Banked in off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Graham. Softly drops in the floater. Graham's got his first basket of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. In the corner, it's Morris. The pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Shoots over Cousins. Davis kicks to Rondo. Pocket 2. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Hornets trail by 19. Bridges with it. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Graham against Rondo. Graham, the pass to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Oh, man, whenever Cousins is feeling it, he rides that wave. He stays aggressive, gets to his spots, and capitalizes.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle-tested, but it prepares you to affect winning.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard comes in for Markieff Morris, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Well, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. To the middle. Here's Cousins. And it's sent back by Howard. Right side, Rondo. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The guy that simply brings toughness to the hardwood. Rondo, he isn't bothered by a little contact.
Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Rondo against Rozier. From down in the low post, it goes.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Green passes to Howard. Shoots over Cousins. Here's Davis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
To the paint. Here's Cousins. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Hornets call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Rajon Rondo. Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. Batum comes in for Malik Monk. Outside, Batum. Over Green. Batum dishes to Zeller. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. Over Rozier. They get it back. Anthony Davis again. Davis has got 19 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Batum. Kuzma with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
But when the ball goes to Davis, to ensure they convert, he's such a reliable finisher.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Biyombo. Now, here's Rozier. Covered by LeBron. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rozier against Green. To the inside. Here's McGee. Davis kicks to Kuzma. Inside. Green passes to Kuzma. Here's James. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We want to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 37 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
This is what makes Anthony Davis so special. He's able to flex his muscle and use his superior mobility. One of the hardest guys in the league to match up with.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
He was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. P.J. Washington is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. James with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Rondo against Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The shot. Here's Howard. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Howard's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers. Passes it to Cousins. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, there's no question how valuable Boogie is in the painted area now. It makes it a lot easier on the perimeter guys when you got someone like him inside.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the paint, and stolen by Cousins. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Bridges finds Washington. Count it, good. Washington's got his second bucket tonight.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Over in the corner, Green. From outside, off the mark. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. To the inside, here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got his first bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Green passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. On the wing, James dishes it to Green. Lakers passing it around. Outside Rondo. The 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Devontae Graham's checked in for Terry Rozier. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Howard. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Graham with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Rondo. Here's LeBron. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. Well, over 1,000 steals in his career, Rondo remains a disruptive force.
Bring him against Rondo. Count that bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
LeBron left side. Caldwell Pope outside. Unloads from 13. Rondo can't get it to go.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges, that explosive leaping ability.
But yeah, he gets off the ground quickly and makes adjustments in mid-air. There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bring him against Rondo. Graham, the pass to Washington. And Davis sends it back.
Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First one falls for him. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. And LeBron James, still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing. Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Both free throws good from James. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some will say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis. Yep. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Kuzma's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
At the top of the key, Bridges. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Here's Graham. 9 points in the game so far. Was shot by Batum. No good. Here's Rondo. Lays it up off the glass. Rondo's got his second basket of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Outside, Batum. That three off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 22. Pass to McGee. This one for three. But he recovers it. Offside Rondo. Bridges against Kuzma. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
That free throw missing.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
Good on the second free throw. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Graham against James. Graham with the bucket.
Timeout.
Graham's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in.
And checking out some numbers for Graham. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Here's Graham. 11 points in the game. Wasted no time on that one. Graham's got 13.
I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It was nice to see Rondo take advantage of the driving lane. I mean, he makes the right reads offensively.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
I mean, having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
And Rondo drops them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Graham against LeBron. And a wide open look for Zeller. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Kuzma. And again, no good by the Lakers. Hornets trail by 19. Graham in the corner. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Kuzma passes to McGee. And that one drops for him. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the tunnel.
Biombo, no luck. Lakers leading by 19 points. James, right side. Morris with the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Rozier looking around. Sweet little floater. Rozier's got 8.
And so explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
Rondo dishes to McGee. Kicks it out to James. And they double up James. Here's Kuzma. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Rozier. 8 points for him. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
4 on the clock. Here's Batum. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
James slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Rozier following the basket by LeBron James. Kuzma against Rozier. There's the pass to Batum. Off target from outside.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Over to the left wing. Here's McGee. And stolen by Graham. 1 second left. It's off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5, down low. That's the Laker 5. Lakers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. But they get it back. Davis kicks to James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 7th assist in the game.
Love the confidence from James. He has the mindset that he can let it fly from anywhere.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Graham. And here is Monk. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Rondo. Misses in close.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him enough.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Down low. Stolen by Washington. Graham with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Graham, the pass to Rozier. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Rozier's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Back to LeBron. Davis dishes to Howard. Rondo wide open. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Charlotte calls timeout. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. And Los Angeles with some changes. Smith checked in for James. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. And Bradley subbed in for Rajon Rondo. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Devontae Graham. Martin's checked in for Monk. That's Shumpert in there for Rozier. Here's Bradley after the made shot from Amon Shumpert. From 12 feet out. And that one goes long.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Martin with the bucket.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Bradley kicks to Smith. And that one, good.
Smith pretty clever inside, exceptional at finding space to get a shot off near the rim.
And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
And here is Shumpert after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Martin against Bradley. And it's Martin missing. L.A.'s gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Bucket is good.
Basketball mind of Bradley. He knows precisely when to try to score from this area.
The Hornets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Martin up top, guarded by Bradley. Bradley against Martin. And that one is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bradley finds Davis. Stolen by Washington. Here's Martin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Martin's got 6 in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Bradley passes to Smith. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Davis. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shumpert against Bradley. Now Martin. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Bradley. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Los Angeles leading by 21. Smith kicks to Bradley. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And here's Smith. Passes it to Howard. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. The game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Here's Waiters following the bucket by the Hornets. Lets the three fly. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Bradley passes to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 23.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bacon. Here's Cousins. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. He's got 20.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Waiters for three. And Shumpert pulls it down. Pope loose. Davis with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Waiters outside. And Waiters with the stuff.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Inside. Cousins. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. The pass to Davis. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Caldwell Pope. James comes in for Smith. Danny Green, he's checked in for Waiters. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. Rondo against Graham. Beyond the arc. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
Right wing. Here's Monk. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the more explosive dunkers in the league. Monk seems to make a highlight reel play on a nightly basis.
Yeah, a flashy player as an amateur and now as a pro. Monk has a 40-plus inch vert. That's right. Very few guys his size finishes the alley-oop the way he does.
Free throw drops for Monk.
There's no question. Monk's ceiling is high. He needs to keep working on becoming a more efficient scorer and a well-rounded player.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5 stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
They get it again. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here is Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith scanning the floor. Los Angeles with another miss. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, what a boost you got tonight from Kyle Kuzma.
He came out tonight and was aggressive, knocking down shots, getting stops for us, and we need him to do that every night. So we need that from all our bench guys. And when the starters come out, we need them to amp it up for us.
Well, they did tonight, and that led to the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.